Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Franklin Mint Platinum Shopper and Bingo Caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
Welcome to Bingo Bonanza. I'm Miss Richfield 1981, your hostess, and I wanted to take just a moment before we start to explain how you can play along. It's really easy. You take your handheld device and go to playbingobonanza.com, where you'll get a card, a bingo card to play along, but you're going to watch on Facebook Live on a laptop or a desktop computer. Again, it's really easy. Take your handheld device and go to playbingobonanza.com and get a bingo card and then watch on Facebook Live. Bingo Bonanza! And we're starting right now. I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hi everyone, welcome to Bingo Bonanza. It's the Mother's Day edition. So I got my 2 babies right here. Well, I had my 2 babies right here because I'm a mommy too. Oh, happy Mother's Day to all our gals out there, moms and people who work as moms that aren't really moms, but they're moms to us. We all have a few of those. And I'm so tickled to have this be our Mother's Day edition. In fact, I wore my favorite outfit today. It's very motherly, my outfit. Has all my favorite things on it. It has, of course, a kitten, because I love my kittens. They're my children, actually, because I don't care for children, but we don't have to talk about that right now. But and then it has smiley faces and flowers and the sleeves from my nightie. So it's all the things I love, right? And I don't know when I got this outfit on, whether I want to call bingo or go back to bed, you know, but it's so fantastic. And I think it's figure flattering and it's beautiful. And I'm going to have a hard time sitting down and playing bingo. You can see the ball machine right here. It's ready to go. And in fact, I've counted the balls as I always do. I always count. And in this chlamydia 19 environment, I always make sure and wash and polish my balls as well. And I even oiled the chair. Look at this. Woo! Oh, the spinner winner just dropped it. There you go. So anyway, it's just going to be a fun day. And I want to, first of all, start out by welcoming my live audience. And I know Charlie and Carlos are out on the West Coast in Hollywood, California. Hi, guys. I got to get my light on. If I'm talking to people in LA, I better be well lit, right? Exactly, because God knows you're probably lit and high as kites. Because we're all on drugs out there. Yes, exactly.
Not currently, but maybe after the show.
A lot of people probably think that's wine, but I know it's probably G. But anyway, whatever that is, I don't know. I just know what I read. I know what I read.
On the cruises, I guess. Apparently,
I'm so tickled to see you guys. You look fabulous, by the way. Oh, and it's been a crazy time for us. And you're hunkering down. Are you right in Hollywood?
We're in West Hollywood, shockingly enough.
Oh,
yes.
I'm so sorry to make that mistake. So you're not 40 years old yet, because when you turn 40 in Hollywood, West Hollywood, then you have to move to Hollywood. Because then they ask you to leave when you turn 40. So you look fabulous, though. And it looks like just it looks like just maybe a minimal bit of surgery on Charlie. Otherwise, you really look great. So congratulations. Happy Mother's Day to both of you.
Oh, our moms are here. We got pictures of our moms.
What do you have there?
These are our moms.
Oh, yay, moms. I love it. Hold it up closer to the camera.
This is
Mom.
Paula.
Let's see the other mom. Oh, kissing mom.
And this is Maggie. And Paula's actually in Minnesota, and we think she's tuning in. So she's
I hope she's tuning in. I hope she's tuning in. You know what? We record these, so if she misses it, she can always in fact, you can even play later if you want to. So if you ever want to get cheered up and maybe even saw it and you want to see it again, you can just go to Facebook and play along. Hey guys, I'm going to chat with you more in a little bit, but I got to move on to Reverend Tommy and Reverend Hannah, who are, and they're coming to me from the deep South, which I think of as Jesus land, praise the Lord. And I'm a little disappointed that we don't have Brother Swaggart. I'm a little
Who invited him? But
we don't have Brother Swaggart, who must be just down the street, isn't he?
He's checking out all the local motels.
He has some kind of deal because he's always staying in a motel. He must not have a very nice house. Everybody has just a little home, and he has to go he has to stay at motels. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking bad things. He has to stay there because he's saving, because he's, I don't know, you've seen his wife. Who'd want to go home to that?
Do you know what motel is?
I can't believe you made me say that.
Listen, you know what motel is backwards? Let them.
Let him. Exactly. Let him. We're just going to leave it at that. I'll be right back. Michael and Judy. I think we better, I think we nailed that to the cross, I think. So, hi, Michael and Judy. How are you? And is this Michael and Mom?
Grandma.
Grandma?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't believe that. I'm going to put my reading glasses on. I can't believe you're a grandma. That doesn't seem possible. Look how cute you are. I'm putting my reading glasses on, Judy.
I look the same.
You look fantastic. You look absolutely fantastic. I mean, so does Michael. Michael. Hello, Michael. Hello.
Hi.
And so, Grandma, how many grandkids do you have?
Oh, I have 7 grandkids and 1 great-grandson.
Holy moly! I don't believe it. Look at
we're
you.
quarantined. We play together. She lives about 3 hours north, and we play together every week. And she came down to quarantine with me this week, so it worked out.
That is so nice. Yeah, they're letting us kind of move around a little bit more in Minnesota here. And you're in, you're in LA though.
Yeah, Burbank.
Yeah, and I live about 3 hours north.
And you're in Burbank. Okay. And you're sitting by a window. I can't believe that. Okay. Well, anyway, if you hear anything, just duck. Okay. Just hide behind the couch, Judy. Just throw yourself on the floor and pray to God that you can get out of there in one piece. It is Burbank. Or maybe Burbank's different than when I used to stay in Burbank at a little place called Hotelo de Cinco. Yeah, the Motel 5.
No wonder.
No wonder.
No, he lives in a really cute area. It's really
Well, he's a really cute guy.
yeah, he is.
And he's one of your grandchildren then? He's one of
My
7?
oldest. He's my oldest.
That is wonderful. Well, we're going to get more. We're going to chat with you more in a little bit later, but thank you for joining us from LA, from Los Angeles. I love LA, by the way. Rhonda. Oh, Rhonda was one of our winners because Rhonda, I made you a video. Did you get my video?
I did, yes. And I forwarded that.
Right. So you can actually prove that, yes, she does actually do the videos. I mean, sometimes it takes me a little while to get this. This is opposite of a mirror. You know what I mean? This is like so organized. Thank God I don't wear makeup. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to manage it with all this. That I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad to meet you, Rhonda. And then who's that handsome man sitting next to you? Is that Mike?
That's my husband of 32 years.
Holy smokes, everyone looks so great. I can't believe that.
Oh, you
32
start
years. Did you marry her in the 3rd grade? What happened? And where do you guys live? I'm looking up at in Virginia.
Yes. Yeah.
And what's the name of the town?
Well, we actually live in Glen Allen, but it comes up as Short Pump.
Yeah, right. Yeah, those. When I think of one, I think of the other. I don't. That's how it goes for me. Well, hang on. We're going to come back to you and visit a little bit more and find out about this Short Pump, and go to Chris. We're going to move down to Dallas. We were just over there visiting Brother Schwager and his friends, the Reverend Tommy and the Reverend Hannah. But my goodness sakes, Dallas is looking awfully tempting. We might have to skip Baton Rouge and just stay in Dallas. And nice to see you, Chris. And I love your blouse. It's
Thank you. Yeah.
When did we
One
get
of my favorites.
that? Did we buy that in P-Town?
No, we bought that a couple weeks ago after one of the bingo games.
Oh my word! You mean our advertising's working?
It does, yes.
Well, because those aren't being made anymore. Did you know that? Those T-shirts aren't being made anymore because the guy decided to move on. He's doing other stuff, and so either that or I drove him out of business. One of the I don't know. One of those things. But I'm so glad you're here. Are you all by yourself in the world?
I am, just me and my dog.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Because I don't have any friends in Dallas, really. And so that'll be great to have a friend down there.
Come visit.
I'll be calling you from the bus depot. And if I do, come real quick, because I always need a ride. All right, now we're going to go to Kevin and Heath as the last people. Say hello to them. They're way, way over into Connecticut. Oh, I wasn't sure if you were a straight couple or what was going on. Kevin and Heath, that could be a boy or a girl. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. We're having a cucumber cocktail for you.
That is so exciting. I'm so glad you guys are here. And tell me, how long you been a couple?
10 years.
So that's run its course. Okay, we'll get back to you. But first we have to go back to Chris. And actually, before we go to Chris, I want to explain a little bit tonight that we're going to play 3 games. Okay, 3 games. We always like to play 3 games every time you play bingo. And I know this time he's actually got it set up where you can play probably more than 1 square on certain devices. He'll explain that in a minute. And then, of course, we have our musical. I always have a band with me every week. A lot of you know. And that's her. That's Naomi from A Mighty Fortress Is Our God Lutheran Church in Richfield, the resident harpist. She's just does a beautiful job, and overall, really nice gal. And not only, I was going to announce that if you could wait until I cue you. Okay, don't just start hitting instruments. Anyway, now she just play. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, she's drinking again. And anyway, it's the most important thing is she's here. And it's a beautiful day here. I don't know what it's like for you, Chris, but we in Minnesota have had maybe some of the best weather. It's just been a beautiful spring, and it's been, rainy a little bit, which then the sun comes out and the trees are budding. The grass is green. It is absolutely, well, it's not green here because our trailers are so close together that it's mostly just mud along the side. But, when you, this out by the sign, by the street, we have some grass. And then, of course, I have my plastic geraniums right in front of my hitch, right in that hitch area of my home in the front. And those always look nice. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's spring or winter. The plastic geraniums always look good. So now you're going to tell us a little bit about how this all works. And thank you for wearing sleeveless again. I appreciate that. I know I mentioned that was going to be in your contract, but we haven't had to call the attorney. You've just been cooperating beautifully. And so maybe there'll be more surprises tonight. I don't know. I'm not, I don't want to be accused of pushing you into any direction, such as showing your Speedo or anything like that.
I'm sure that's why you got me this fabulous mug, which is
nice. I sent you that. That was for you. I know, you're welcome. Anyway,
I love it.
Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, so if you haven't yet, go ahead and go to playbingobonanza.com and get your free card so you can play along. when you're playing, you'll see the numbers as Miss Richfield calls them. They'll appear on your screen, and you'll actually, if for any reason you're not seeing the numbers, you can always just hit refresh or the new card button. But between each game, we'll automatically send you a new card. As Miss Richfield mentioned, actually, if you see it says card 1, 2, and 3 at the top, you can now play up to 3 cards at once. So that's something really exciting.
You're probably still going to lose, but it'll be more fun to play. You know, because some of my friends said, I haven't gotten any numbers on my card, you know, at all. If you have, and so I said, Chris, can we extend it and have more than one square? And all you have to do is ask. And that one is just so helpful. So Chris, I appreciate you doing that. And I'm anxious to hear the reports from people tonight. I hope it works.
Yeah, and so, but what's really important now that everyone's got these, you know, all these cards, you've got to be quick when you have a bingo and hit the I have bingo button, because only the first 2 win. What's great is if you're one of our 2 winners, the first winner is going to get a custom video by Miss Richfield made just for you, and the second gets something from the Miss Richfield treasure chest. Which, by the way, if you aren't a winner, it doesn't mean you can't have something from the treasure chest. Just go to MitchRichfield.com and click on the My Store button, and there's all kinds of great swag and good stuff available there.
And you can buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the other thing I want to do is I really want to say kind of big heartfelt thanks to those folks who keep coming back week after week and supporting the show. It really means a lot to us. A few of the people that I'd like to thank are Mike from Atlanta and Jamie from Minneapolis. We've got Paul from Connecticut, Neil from Arizona, and Judy from Minneapolis. So big thank you for you guys that keep coming back week after week and supporting us. We really appreciate it. And speaking of supporting us, it's really helpful when everyone shares bingo with their friends. So you want to tell them how they can do that, Mr. Richfield?
Absolutely. Bingo is so much fun, but it's only fun when we all play together, right? And so what's great about this is that if you share this experience with your friends, then other people can come along and we can just have more fun together. It's more fun when we get more people, right? And so we also are going to make a little contest out of this, which is super fun. And so we this week, as a matter of fact, the person that shared the most last week is getting a t-shirt, and we're sending it out to Stacy in Phoenix, Arizona. Stacy, I know you're out there. Thank you for sharing. Stacy shared more than anyone else did and won our bingo. Well, I don't know if we have an official name for it, but I think of it as our cinder block people who help keep us in business and help keep my mobile home level. Because I mentioned that the one side is mostly mud. And so it is listing a little bit to the right, well, as you face my right, as you face forward. And so if I don't get some more cinder blocks to even it out, I'm going to have to take all of the heels off my right shoes. So, you know, I mean, it'll all work one way or another, for sure. So do share that, and maybe you'll get a chance to get a t-shirt if you share it more than anyone else. Is that how that works, Chris? I don't really know the computer.
Yeah, that's it. So all they do is on their screen, they have a share on Facebook button. When you hit that button, share it, it actually keeps track of who you sent. So go ahead. It's a great time now to hit share on Facebook. It's also a great time, by the way, to see the tip button at the bottom of your screen. So at any time, you can click on the tip, send any amount. You can do that with credit card, Apple Pay, Google Wallet, and of course via Venmo as well. So again, thanks everyone, and don't forget to share.
And we're going to do bingo in any direction tonight. And any direction means you can do. That was perfect. That was perfect. Thank you. I was trying to cue her and I forgot. That was perfect, Naomi. Thank you. So it's bingo in any direction. So that means you can go up and down, side to side. We always start out this way. It's a simple bingo. It's an easy bingo. And of course, you're going to use your free space. So the great thing about it is you've already got one, right? Because you got a free space. And so that's kind of exciting. So let's get started. And remember, we're going to be calling all the letters, all the numbers. So get out your playing cards. And I know some of you are playing on 3, so you're going to have to pay a little more attention, okay? And we're going to start out with N34. N34. And remember, if you have any problems, if you're looking at the thing and you can't figure it out or whatever, if you hit the refresh button, that always works. And I know for me, this is like day 14 in these pantyhose. I wish I could hit the refresh button myself, but I can't. And I have run out of quarters. I haven't been able to do laundry since 2 weeks ago Thursday. B8, everyone. So now I'm looking at your Chris at your we were just talking about t-shirts and about getting a t-shirt for sharing the most, and you've got your t-shirt and you got yours from my website.
I did, yes.
That really works. I was never sure. B1 if that really worked or not. B1.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was actually going to get it or not, but it does work.
And then you've got something hanging in the background. I can't see what it is exactly. What is it?
Dude, it's your Christmas tree ornament.
No way. Did you win that?
No, I ordered it too.
Oh, you
when I
bought
got
that too. So you're not like these other cheapskates that are just hoping they win something free. You're actually willing to put your money where your mouth is and support the arts. Let's say that. Let's call it art for right now.
Yes.
B12. I mean, if they can hang a urinal on a wall or tape a banana to a wall and call that art, I'm calling this art. Okay? I mean, come on, right? Exactly. Right. Now you're all alone in the world, Chris. And I am, yeah. 33. And 33. How can you look like that and be by yourself? How long you been single?
Forever.
Wow. So are you strange or?
Probably, yeah. I think a lot of my friends would say that.
G48, everybody. G48.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
I'll let you think about it. You didn't really have an answer to that. I thought we'd just give Chris time to think. Am I strange? Is it my fault that I'm single? You know, some of us, Chris, I'm single because I'm Miss Richfield 1981. I'm a beauty pageant title holder, and there could be another beauty pageant right around the corner. So I have to be single and under 250 pounds. So I have to be careful what I'm doing. I'm 24. 5 years ago, I could say I'm 24. And then, well, I'm so glad now. Do you still have a mom? You know, I lost my mom this year. I don't know. This is my first Mother's Day without a mom. You know, do you still have a mom, Chris?
I do, yep. And I think she should be watching and playing along.
So. She is. Where is she located?
She's in Alabama.
Oh, yeehaw, Alabama. That's fantastic. B10. B10. Where are we? There we are. B10. This is the opposite of a mirror, by the way. It's like so crazy to be in front of this camera. It's so fun. It's actually kind of fun. So, well, tell your mom we asked her how she's doing. Is that how you say it? We ask her how she's doing. Or something. I don't know how you say it Southern like that. How do you say that? You say, tell your mama we're thinking about her or something. Tell me, how do you say that? Tell
your mama name
about her? Are we asking? Your mama name? It's a Southern way of saying that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a Southern way. Somebody will let us know, and they'll put it up on the screen. But there's a way to do that. So all these Southern people, Tommy and the Reverend Hannah from the Old Testament, and 38. Now, Hannah, you're not there in Baton Rouge then. You're someplace else, you said.
I'm in Houston.
Oh, and is that near Dallas? Is that near Chris?
About 4 hours south.
Yeah, how big is that state? 4 hours. 4 hours. I think in another state around here. All right, N35. Well, that's really something. I'm getting a little warm. I got to pull the old pantyhose up a minute here. There we go. Otherwise, I just don't feel feminine. You know, my crotch is down at my knees. I feel as though I'm not really representing Richfield as well as I could be. So B11, the lady legs of bingo. B11, everybody. And so, Tommy, now, are you leading a congregation or are you doing some other sort of ministry?
No, I'm priest of a parish called St. Margaret's in Baton Rouge.
They named down south. I can't believe they named a parish after a lady. I don't think that must be new. I-23, everybody. Wow, we haven't called any O's and only one G. Holy moly. Okay, I-23. Where are we? There we are. And so how long have you been a minister, Tommy? Has it been a long time? Because I knew you. Well, I have to explain is that Tommy used to hire me to perform in his church at St. Aidan's in San Francisco. And let me tell you, that was a beautiful... Oh, we have a bingo.
We actually have two.
We have 2 bingos. No way. Because I'm talking to
That's right.
Tony and Hannah. I feel like it's a bingo for me too. I love my old friends. Well, I don't really. she's not a friend, but anyway, Tanya.
Now I am. Now I am.
Who won?
So our 2 bingos, the first one is Andy from San Francisco, and the second is Brendan from Arlington.
Well, I'd say hot dog, we got a wiener. Let's sing about it. Come on.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Well, look what I happen to have here. I happen to have the spinner winner. But before we do the spinner winner, I just want to tell you how you can be a winner and make me a winner at the same time, is when you give us a little donation. It's free. You don't have to do this. It's just sometimes I just say it, remind you, because I do divide it amongst other people. Chris, he gets some of the money if he promises not to buy any shirts with sleeves. And then he's helping us technically. And then I have a guy up in Minneapolis that's doing a lot of our artwork, and Joe is just doing a beautiful job. So I give him some of the money. And then Eli is out handling our Facebook, because I can't be typing and working at the same time, and I can't type. So even if I'm not working, I can't type. So I know, I wish I would have learned that. You know, I think to myself sometimes, if I had learned to type, things would have been different. But anyway, well, we live with our choices. So the point is that if you have a moment now before we go into another game, you know, this would be a good time to do the old tipperoonie. And I do, like I say, divide it amongst those people. And then my manager down in Florida takes 15%. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I don't know. Be careful what to sign. I signed something in 1972, and he's been getting 15% ever since. So now I want to show you our, because it's Mother's Day. Moms, hi moms. I know there's a lot of moms out there. There's a lot of us thinking of our moms, remembering our moms. If you don't have your mom, think about your mom, and then maybe, you know, check in with somebody else who maybe is far away from their kids because their kids are homos and couldn't stand to live in the town that they were raised in. And so they moved far away. So be good to other moms that are just, you know, looking for friends. Anyway, so here, look at all the different things we have. See, here is, what is that? I know, this is going out. These are things to do with mom. Going out to dinner, right? This is can you see that? Going out to dinner. There we go. And then, these are gifts. Hang on a minute. Okay, I should write these down. Oh yeah. So what does it say? We are all winners spending the night with you, Mrs. Richfield. Thank you so much. But I'm single. And so it's Miss Richfield, but thank you so much for being so dear. So these are things you can do with your mom, okay? Favorite things you can give your mom for Mother's Day. So going out to dinner is nice. And then flowers are nice, right? Flowers are beautiful. That's a nice gift. And then chocolates, that's chocolates. Can you see candy? And then that is a card. And that card says, I'm gonna give, can you see the card? Isn't that neat? It says something about, what does it say? It says, sending you a socially distant Mother's Day hug. Isn't that sweet? And then Lewis. Because I know Lewis, just because he's my baby. He's one of my babies. And Dusty is too. But anyway, I love them both. And so I think of myself as a mommy. And you know, the interesting thing is that I think of myself as a mother. And then people call me a mother, oftentimes outside. I'm just walking down the street downtown. And people just say, mother, you know, you mother, they say. And so, I don't know. So apparently I look like a mom. But we're going to spin the spinner winner, and we're going to see what we're going to be talking about tonight. And where that, look at it, landed on Lewis. It landed on Lewis. What question do we have that would relate to mothers and Lewis and cats? Chris?
So I'm sure that Lewis is wondering, what's the best Mother's Day gift that he could get you? And so that's our question today, is what's the best Mother's Day gift? And the options are
flowers.
What are
the options?
So it's flowers, candy, dinner out, or choose your own. And then you can just type it in and share it with us.
Well, I'm wondering, I'm thinking of Judy, who's a grandmother. And Judy, do you have a favorite thing that you like to get for Mother's Day? I know you're a grandma, so you must be getting different things over the years from your lovely children. And do you have a favorite thing that you like to get? If they say, what can we get you?
Spending time with them is the best thing.
Isn't that the best?
Yes.
You can't buy that. You can't pay for that. And a lot of us just think, well, that's free. I want to buy you something. And you think to yourself, I don't need any more crap, right?
Right.
She's a cheap date.
I got enough junk around the house, right?
Yeah.
And then I think to myself, what would I think if Matt showed up at my door? You know, I would think to myself, that might be the best gift of all. And Matt, now you live in LA, in Burbank. And what do you do for work there in California?
Oh, she's frozen.
Oh, I'm frozen?
Frozen, Miss Rothschild.
Can you hear me? Oh, well, yeah, we'll go to the next person. And then, did I unfreeze yet?
You're unfrozen.
I'm unfrozen? Okay, fantastic. Because I'm burning alive here. I don't know if I'm going through the change or what's happening, but believe me, it's warm here. It's warm. See, look at I have cats on my fan too. What do you do for work, Mike? Is it Michael? Yes, it's Michael. What do you do for work, darling?
TV producer.
You're a TV. What?
Yeah.
Judy? How come you didn't tell me that right away? We're just yakking about Judy. You know, we should be talking about me.
No.
What about me, Judy? How am I ever gonna find someone? I mean, you got grandkids and kids coming out of your ears. What about me? Well, anyway, so I hate to move on, Judy, but so Mike, tell me more about your television career and so forth. And are you looking for a beautiful, young, available starlet to possibly come up to?
Always.
Are you?
Yeah, you need your own show, that's for sure.
Right. I mean, clearly. Hello. I mean, flawless, right?
Yeah.
Now, hold on a minute. And we found out from Judy, spending time, which I figured that was going to be the answer because that's what my mom would have said too, spending time with her beloved children, even the ones she didn't like that well, she still wanted to spend time with. So, which is nice. But I'm wondering, Chris, can you tell us what the people have spoken? What did they say?
All right. So the most popular option was dinner out, and that was 37% of the people. And then some beautiful flowers came next at 29%. Candy was only 9%. And then 25% said something else, which maybe we'll see some of those responses soon.
One of the other responses, probably spending time with their mom, might be one response. What Judy said, which I think is edible bouquets. Do you know I got my friend from Philly, Dominic, my dear, really dear friend, sent me a edible bouquet. What a great gift! I loved it. It's really good. You know, sometimes you wonder what the fruit's going to be like in that thing. It was beautiful to look at and beautiful to eat. And we had such a great time. And then he gave me that balloon that I had to cut open during that bingo. Remember that? I had to cut it off. And then we had to, And so the balloon only lasted about an hour. Oh, look who's visiting us. I think Lewis is going to come. And then vodka. Amber LeMay's mother would like to get vodka for Mother's Day, which I think is fantastic. I see if we can coax. And then what else is there? There's instant pot. Okay, instant. Look who's here. Wait a minute. Look who happened to wander up when we're talking about mom. My little baby. Isn't he handsome? He's such a dear. He just adores his mother. Be nice to mommy now while she's working. Face the camera like we practice. Face the camera. We practice this. I know it's hard to believe. Look at there we go. There he is. Isn't he handsome? He's such a good boy. I'm going to give you treats, extra treats now, you and Dusty. And they're so dear to me. He sleeps with me all night. I just love that. Anyway, and so I want to say one other important thing before I forget. And that is I have many, many friends like myself who've had all of their gigs canceled because of COVID. Now, I have had gigs canceled for other reasons, which we don't have to go into right now. That's not the point. But right now they're canceled because of the disease that's going around. That's so sad. And I have two very good friends that are going to be doing shows, and I want to tell you about them. And one is my friend Barla Jean Merman, who I adore. And I love Barla for so many reasons. One of them is because she's so amazingly talented. Another is because we hang out in P-Town together and spend time together. And then another is because I always feel thin when I'm around her. So, but she is doing Varla Drops Her Shorts. And what she means by that is that she's going to be showing videos. And if you know anything about Varla Jean Merman, is that she's an amazingly talented performer, but she also does amazing videos. And so she's going to take all these videos from all the different times in her career, and a lot of them not even seen before. And it's going to be a whole show. And then there's going to be, and that's on tomorrow night, Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern. Okay, that's 8 o'clock Central for you guys down in Louisiana and Texas. It'll be 8 o'clock for us. And then way out on the West Coast, it will be 6 o'clock in the evening. So I think everybody can do that. And as you can see, you just get your free ticket. It's just going to kind of be a pay-as-you-go kind of thing. She's so generous and so giving. And you get your ticket at varlajeanlive.com, varlajeanlive.com. Then Erotic is another group that I work with, and they are doing a show called Quarantina. And it's as you can tell, it's a sexy stay-at-home circus show. And they are so talented and so amazing and so beautiful. You won't believe your eyes. I travel with them oftentimes on Atlantis events. And some of you know about Atlantis events. We have such a great, we go on ships and go to resorts and so forth. And these guys are so gifted. They're in, I think in Spain right now, in Barcelona. And it's going to be Saturday, May 9th. So tomorrow night, Varla Jean Merman, then Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern time, okay, which is 7 o'clock our time here and 5 o'clock. So an hour earlier than Varla's show, and on Saturday. Again, get your tickets at live.eroticshow.com, okay? And it's just a pay-as-you-go, a pay-as-you-can. And so that is fantastic. And what I want to do now is we want to play another game. And this game, tell us what we're playing this time. I know that it's an interesting game. I know when I picked it out, I thought this would be a great game to play for our Mother's Day bingo. But what is that game?
So we're playing Add It Up this time. Mothers add so much to our lives.
Because mothers add so much to our lives. We're thinking of Judy. We're thinking of Rhonda. Rhonda's another mom. We'll talk to her in a minute. And so are you going to get the free space, Rhonda? Are you going to be able to get the free space?
Yes, I can get the free space.
You can do the free space because that's right in the middle of that plus. And then you're going to take the one above it, the one below it, and the one side to side. And so we're not going to be calling what letters, Rhonda?
B-O.
B-O, exactly. No B-O. So let's get it rolling here, and let's get going. And don't forget, mark your free space. Mark it right away. And we're going to start out with I-28, I-28. And we're going to say hi to Rhonda because we talked to our friend Judy, who is a grandmother, and I-28, I-28, everybody. And Rhonda and they might have just taken a little break. It's a little dark in their room right now. We'll go back and visit with them in a minute. We haven't talked to Heath and Kevin yet, hardly at all. And 37, and 37, and 37, everybody. And do either of you have mommies?
Yes.
You still have mommies, so you got. Oh, that's right. Wait, were you the ones that had the pictures?
Yeah. No, that was the other couple from Hollywood.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't have pictures.
Of course, they would do that. You're in Connecticut, right?
Yes.
You don't have photos, right? You're living in history. You don't have to. Right? I mean, right? That's I-21, I-21, everyone. And now tell me something. What are you doing there in Connecticut? Do you have to stay home for work?
Hunkering down at home, yes.
Hopefully are you both working? And 35, and 35.
You have more TV people here. We both work in TV here as well.
Oh, you do? What type of? Hang on a minute. Let me get some more balls. I love TV. I'd love to work in TV. I think I'd be a natural, don't you?
Oh,
good heavens!
Absolutely.
Work at the
we can put you on tomorrow.
All my work at the VFW. I mean, it really pays off, And I mean, if you can make a bunch of drunk Shriners and Vietnam vets happy. I mean, pretty much you can make anybody happy. Okay, and 33, everybody.
So you both work in TV?
We do. Yes.
Wow, you don't look like TV people. Are you sort of the backstage sort of television, or what do you do?
Yes. Well, we both are
We both
actually. Yeah.
Oh, and where do you work right there? Now you're in Hartford. Oh, Hartford, Connecticut. Is that nice?
No.
Yeah, I feel like, doesn't the train go through there when I take the train from Boston down to New York?
Yeah, I wouldn't get
Can
on
I go
that.
through Hartford?
I wouldn't get on that train.
Well, I have to tell you, I always just hang on to my handbag a little tighter when we're going through Hartford. I don't know why. I-29, everybody, I-29. And don't forget that we're gonna do another bingo now. One more game here, and then we do Mondays now. We do instead of Sundays. We thought with the weather getting nicer, people want to be outside on Sunday afternoon. And so we're doing Thursdays and Mondays at the same time. So it's real easy. You just have to remember beginning of the week, getting ready to go. So you boys, are you still able to work in TV even though you're home? I-30.
We are. Yep. We actually go into work too. So we work from home some days and we go in other days.
What do you do for work on TV that you can go in?
I work for ESPN. He works for a local TV station here.
Oh, really? ESPN.
He's a photographer.
I-17. He's what was that again?
He's a photographer and a producer.
A photographer and a producer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, you must just be thinking, oh my God, where can we slot her in? Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Now this ESPN.
Yeah, you play with balls, so you're doing good. You could come on our shows.
Okay. Well, what's the basis of the ESPN?
Yeah, it's sports. People play with balls.
Okay, so you're lesbians. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought there was something. It was so funny. I was like, I talked to Judy, and I was like, oh, grandmother, she looks so young and beautiful. And then I talked to Rhonda, but she shut the lights off. So I thought, well, we'll go to those lesbians in the corner. And then lo and behold, you are lesbians. I thought there was something different. I couldn't quite figure it out. N34. So this whole sports thing, have you always don't forget, it's added up. It's added up because mothers add so much to our lives, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Now, you boys, what are you doing for your mom? Are you doing something? You said you both have your moms?
No, unfortunately, I don't anymore.
You don't have your mom either anymore.
We adopted you as our mother a couple years ago. Let me see if I can put this up here.
Ooh, let's see
that right there.
No way.
Yeah,
that's me on my Born Again show.
Yes, so we adopted you as our mother a couple years ago because of that show. So that I figured it would be appropriate for Mother's Day.
Well, I think that's fantastic. And that would explain the extreme pain when I see you every time. I kind of have this horrible pain, that I can't really even describe. And then I worry, I see you and I worry. And I think, is he doing okay? Is he eating enough? Is he getting some rest? Is he happy?
Yeah, this was a big guy that you had right there. I mean, that's a
good looking guy. That's a handsome man. I-27. Do you come to P-Town then? Is that where I see you?
You do. June and July usually.
I hope you're coming to P-Town this year because we're going to be there.
Still on the schedule. We haven't changed plans yet.
Yeah, don't change your plans. Don't change your plans. You know what I mean? And we may have to change our plans a little bit, but we'll change them. We can still get together. That doesn't, just because you have to do things a little differently. G50, right? G50. We can do that. Look at how we've all adjusted to working in different ways. We can adjust, right?
Yeah, we just need to buy like 6 foot plus poles now. That's all.
Exactly. I didn't really like people that much anyway.
Right.
Didn't you feel that way on Commercial Street?
Yeah, he tells me all the time.
Hang on a minute.
We have a bingo.
No,
we don't need any more balls.
I get yelled at. What? We got a bingo?
Bingo.
We have two.
Who's bingo?
So our two bingos, the first one is Katie in Lynn, Massachusetts, and the second is Colin in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Lynn, Massachusetts, and Charlotte. Is that North or South Carolina?
North Carolina.
Does it matter? I don't think so. Let's do this. Hey, everybody, hot dog, we got a wiener.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Congratulations to our winners, and congratulations to our moms. We're so, oh wait, got to get all the balls put away here because we're playing one more game. But before we play that one more game, what I'd like to do is I'd like to just take a moment and show you, because, you know, I don't get sponsorships very often in my show. And I have one sponsor I wanted to share with you, and it's a very special sponsor that came along with me years ago. And this was actually, I was able to do this with my mother. Yes, and my mom, as you can imagine, is pretty fun. Actually, when she just passed away this year, but she was a lot of fun, and she was always up for a good time. And some of you who knew my mom or met my mom, you know what I'm talking about. And so anyway, I got her, I said, would you help me with this video project I have to do for the sponsor? And she said, I'd love to. And I'm so tickled to share with you now, my mother. I've had an exhausting day shopping and having lunch with my mother. I can't help but be grateful for the many, many, many years we've spent together. But recently I discovered my mom's limitations are making her quite a burden. And she's spending my inheritance on bus tour vacations to Branson every year.
The Senior Life Independent System is here to help. Other alert systems directly contact police and fire officials, resulting in fast response times and immediate help. The Senior Life Independent System provides emergency assistance at a more reasonable pace. The system works with this smart pendant worn around the neck, making the Independent an attractive addition to any blouse or sweater. Also economical, since all our devices solely use landline equipment and rotary dial technology. Your loved one will never get more than 32 feet away from a phone jack. Want to see the Independent in action? Just dial 09 for an outside line. Wait for the tone. Then 091 for the country code to India. Wait for the tone. Then 6275 for the city of Mussoorie. Wait for the tone. Then dial the area code and number 839-921-4687. Again, that number is 09091-6275-839-921-4687. And at Senior Life Independent, we ensure that each caller is cheerfully greeted by a computer.
Welcome to the Senior Life Independent System fully automated emergency call center.
Mom just loves her new Independent. With the false sense of security it gives her, she's taking chances she never would have before.
Now she's climbing around like a hamster in a cage. Get the Independent System. Enjoy the comfort in knowing that help is just 2 continents away. But wait, there's more. If you order the Independent in the next 5 minutes, we'll also include the all-new Catapult. This handy device will help take care of her cat after she's gone. Conveniently and effortlessly let Fluffy visit the German Shepherd next door. Your troubles are over. Order today.
Isn't that something? That was my mom. Oh, she was so much fun. I wish I had a chance to meet her. She was a riot. And anyway, we think of her and we just think good thoughts and play that video every time we miss her. Anyway, but you know, I know there's a lot of you out there who join us each week, and I just appreciate that so much. And yet, I think to myself, I see my beautiful live audience, but can I see others? Is there a way to really see you all? And then I bring up the magic mirror, and I can see everyone. Oh, I can. I'm looking through my magic mirror today, and I see, you know who I see? I see Rusty Judd. Hello, Rusty, from Bedford Hills, New York. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Bedford Hills. There you are. Hi, Rusty. And then I see a happy birthday to Kent from Orlando. Hello, Kent. I can't see you. There you are. Kent from Orlando, who's been watching with his sister and his sister-in-law and his niece and all these people watching together. So happy birthday to you, Kent, in Orlando. And then if you're in Orlando, go to the Parliament House, Kent, if you could, because they owe me $900 from a couple years ago. So if you could go and then, you know, maybe get a free drink on your birthday and then collect that $900 and mail it to me, that would be great. So who else do we have? I'm looking over here. Oh, I can barely see. There's Kathleen from Juno Beach. Hi, Kathleen. And Dawn from Wisconsin. Oh, Dawn, I'm so glad you're here. Margaret from Boston. No, it's Ann Margaret. Sorry, Ann Margaret. And Eric from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And Stephen from the Bay Area. Hello, Stephen and Kevin in Atlanta. I love Atlanta. Kevin, invite me back. I was at the Plaza Theater. Do you remember, Kevin? Do you remember that? Oh, hi, Miss Richfield from sunny Puerto Vallarta. I don't know how many of you have been to Puerto Vallarta, but it is beautiful. New Hampshire's in the house. Chris from Minnetonka, not too far away. I can actually see her waving from my house. And Doug, London, Ontario. Oh, it's Doug from London, Ontario. Hi, Doug. And Sean and Eric from Salem, Massachusetts. I know where that is. That's up by Beverly. I have a friend that lives in Beverly. And we went to a magic show with my dear friend Cashetta. Oh, I love her. And happy birthday. Oh, it's my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Kevin. I'm glad it's your birthday. Oh, the magic mirror is so helpful. It really does help me be able to see people, because otherwise I can't see all of you once I put the magic mirror down. And so I think but there's another, it's Steve, and he says, Jeremy from Chicago. It's his birthday. Jeremy from Chicago. You know, it's Kevin from Orlando's. Kent from Orlando. It's his birthday too. Oh, we have lots of birthday celebrations and people from as far away as Atlanta, out there in LA, and my friend Stacy in Phoenix. There's so many friends. And I would like to say hi to even more. Well, and then of course there's Dominic in Philadelphia, and he's with his mom and Julie. Hi, Julie. And they're playing today in Bensalem, which is right by. Well, I'm going to put this down for a minute and just say thank you so much to all of you who joined me. And we want to play another game. And in order to do that, we do have to have Chris come back on the scene. And hi, Chris. He's looking fantastic, as always. Lovely. How about that, Tommy Dillon? How about that, Chris? Is Hannah on board? I mean, the girl pastor. You like the fella? You like me? Do you like the men's?
Yes.
Yeah, we do like the men's. Now, being a pastor in the what church are you in?
In the Episcopal Church.
Okay, and that's sort of like Catholic without the Pope, kind of, right? Isn't that sort of church, but we don't really believe in Jesus? I think it's it works. We have money and we want our priest to be happy, I think is how it is. Right? So that's all good. Now, Chris, you grew up Catholic, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. That must makes me want to convert, doesn't it, Tommy? I know. Hello. Oh, my word. I mean, hey, it's all witchcraft to most of us. I'm willing to give it a try if Chris is involved. Now, Chris, darling, this next game, which game are we playing? I can't remember.
So this game, we're going to play Postage Stamp.
Okay, sorry about that, Chris. So what are we playing? Postage stamp? Oh, so you just have to get 4 in one of the corners.
In any corner.
In any corner. Just one foursome. Just one foursome.
That's it, just one foursome.
Okay. Which I know is probably every day for you. I bet that's every day, isn't it, Chris? You can tell us. I wish you could show me Polaroid. That's what I really wish. There's no children involved tonight. So anyway.
There's a pastor here tonight.
Two. It's 2 pastors. There's Tommy and the girl pastor, Hannah, Reverend Hannah.
The gay pastor and the girl pastor.
Actually, right. It's really 2 girl pastors. I know. Really. Helen Keller could have figured that one out. I know. Anyway, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. But now, here's the deal. I want to remind you all that we're going to start the game in a minute. If you want to tip me, go ahead and tip us. And then I also want to remind you that we have a little dare that I think Chris is going to help us with. And what is that, Chris? I think you said if I can get 15 donors to donate to our cause tonight to help support Bingo, you would do something special just for Miss Richfield 1981 and Judy, the grandmother.
I don't. I'm not sure if I said that, but I sort of feel obligated now that it's on the air.
Yay! So what is it? What is it?
So I will change. I'll find a Speedo and change into a Speedo if that's what it takes for these 15 donations.
Okay, so you're not wearing Speedos now. What are you wearing?
Shorts now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a Thursday night. I'm just, working.
Oh. So this is working. Okay, got it. All right. Episcopals and Jesus and all that. Yeah, a lot of air quotes going on tonight. Well, listen, if we're gonna get done in time, we got to get going here. So now you're doing that. What we're not calling ends. No ends. Okay, so no free space. We're just calling B's and I's and G's and O's. All right. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. It's the postage stamp. It's the postage stamp. There we go. This is like the greatest thing. Isn't that neat? It just lines them all up. Isn't that nice?
Nice.
Yeah, totally. I know. So anyway, then I colored the ball Easter egg dye. It was really great. It wasn't that hard. They were all white before, and I thought, well, my people aren't white. I'm a rainbow gal. I want rainbow. And Rhonda, we got you back. Let's start out with B11. B11, which of course we call the Lady Legs of Bingo. So Rhonda, you came back.
I did.
We were mad that we hadn't spoken to you earlier.
No.
Tommy said, well, she probably left, and he's a pastor. He would know what makes people mad. That's exciting. So now, Ron, thanks.
Brian. That's my friend Brian.
Who told us about you?
People are thanking you for turning the light back on.
No, that's Brian from Arizona. You made the video for.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in Arizona.
No, Brian.
What's that? Oh, G53. So what? Now, what are you saying? I did what?
The video you made, I want to give a special thanks to my oldest friend in the world, Todd, and his partner, Brian, that live in Arizona right now.
Oh, right.
That was
you
out there.
And isn't that nice when you win when you win the game and I do a video for you, I allow you to tell me what you want to do. And Rhonda said she wanted me to do a call out to her friends. Wasn't that nice? Oh, I know. We got to get to you. Hang on a minute. Carlos is like, what? I thought about you, Carlos, right now because look at the ball. Look at the ball.
We've gone for so long.
69 years old. There it is, folks. I know. Everybody's a winner. Dinner for two. Sauce on the side. I got a million of them. Oh, my word. Oh, dear. Oh, Lord. Oh, my. I'm spinning the spinner winner because I feel like I'm winning. Woo! All right. This is a party now. Oh, my word. Okay. Well, the show might go a little late tonight. Yeah. Anyway, well, that looks oh, my word. Well, oh, dear. Oh, Lord. Oh.
Joe, you weren't supposed to put me on camera yet. Caught me half naked here.
All right. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to blow the 069 whistle for you, Chris. That's for you, Chris. All right. That's the 069 whistle. Can you stand it? Carlos, can you stand that? Did you see that?
Yeah, we like it.
And you can shut the homos up. You're really doing something. You know what I mean? They never shut up. You know what I mean? So that's fantastic. B8. I could have had a B8. Holy crapola. Can you believe that? Now, how long have you two been at it? You, Carlos, you and Charlie there.
We've been together for 2.5 years.
Wow, for LA, that's like a golden wedding anniversary. You know?
I know, seriously.
G52, right? I mean, out there, nothing lasts.
Also, Miss Richfield, we have an announcement, a surprise.
We have a surprise for you. You've been such an important part of our quarantine. We were actually stuck in Mexico for the first 5 weeks, and we watched every single one of your shows. And we wanted to offer a little what we're going to call a Richfield stimulus package tonight, and we're going to match all donations that come in for you.
What?
Yes.
We are definitely. I'm going to blow the 069 whistle twice.
Oh, please do.
Give me a good blow.
We love you so much, and we would love to do that.
Wow.
We appreciate you doing this.
I wish I had my tambourine. My tambourine is. I can't. Tap at the tambourine too. But anyway, I don't know where that went. You know, I'm in my kitchen. It could be anywhere. Lewis probably took it. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm totally serious. Of course.
And
No,
you know, if you share it with those other fellows, and
well, I
then
was going to say, we're adding one caveat, which is part of the stimulus package, is Chris has to show us his package.
Show his package.
He hasn't stood up yet.
I know. Believe me. No, believe me. I'm keeping track.
Okay.
I mean, I may not be able to understand what comes next.
Oh, here we go.
Wait a minute.
Chris, come on. Let's go.
Oh, we're gonna keep calling the numbers for. Okay. All right.
Oh, he's
Hang
not
on
ready
now,
yet.
Carlos and Charlie. Thank you so much for.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
We love you, babe.
Because let me tell you, I really appreciate it, and you know, it's so much. I mean, look at the rest of the people. It's so much more than they could do. Trust me. I mean, look at. It's pretty limited. I mean, I love you all, of course, equally like Judy does her children, I'm sure. I 26.
Thank you, Grace.
I 26. And so you were quarantined in Mexico.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Which place? Was it Puerto Vallarta?
Cinco de Mayo. It was Cancun where you did Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, you were in Cancun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't Puerto Vallarta. I'm sorry.
Or acapella. It ain't acapella.
No, it ain't. No, yeah. I mean, I'm always at the Club Med there.
Yes.
And yeah, we just sort of stay on the campus. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I go diving. G60. Do you ever go diving? G60. They got some beautiful diving there, actually. If you ever get a chance, you have to go up. It's about an hour away to, I don't know. It all looks the same to me. But anyway, if you ever want to go, if you're in Cancun, you go diving. Do you ever go diving?
I love a good dive. Yeah.
You dive too?
Do you? I didn't know that.
Pretty deep.
2.5 years. I didn't even know that.
We're learning all sorts of things. Well, you only been together for 2.5 years. We've probably only spoken about a year of that. I'm sure that first year and a half was crazy, right? There was no talking going on. Not with you two. All right, G, everybody. G59. And I want to thank you for your generosity tonight. It's very sweet.
Thank you, Mr.
I love LA. You know where I stay when I'm in LA? Is I stay in Hollywood on Cherokee and Fountain with my friend Larry. Do you know where Cherokee and Fountain is?
Yes, it's quite close
a couple
to here.
blocks from us.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Cherokee and
Well,
Fountain.
if you come in LA, come over. I'd love to cook you dinner.
So you're on the edge of West Hollywood then, if you're near Hollywood.
Yeah.
We're on like the east side. Yeah.
Ooh, the older east side. Is that with all the Russians? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yes, we're really close to
right across the Russian spot.
Oh, so some of my money I might be getting from you might be rubles, I have a feeling. Okay, B15. So hang on a minute now. Don't go too far because I have to talk to Rhonda or she'll be upset. Because Rhonda is a mother, right? Aren't you a mother, Rhonda?
Most of the time.
Most of the time, exactly. And she was supposed to have her son with her tonight, and her son was busy. I'm putting that in air quotes, like Jesus with the Episcopalians. Yes, exactly. And so, or I'm committed to you, like the homos. Yes, I believe in monogamy. So G50, everybody, G50. All right, G50. So wow, we got all called from one spot here. So how many kids do you have, Rhonda?
I have 3 men.
How many?
3.
Oh, that would explain the tired, haggard look. Wow.
That's COVID-19, no haircuts.
Boy, I just won some points with Mike, I think. Anyway, Mike's like, get out of my head. I know. G56, everybody. G56. Just watch your number thing there. You don't have to see it on the screen. You'll see it. Don't worry. Here, hang on a minute, Rhonda. Hang on a minute. What are you doing for Mother's Day? You doing anything special, Rhonda?
I'm staying at home.
You're staying at home.
Yes.
And you were going to explain the short pump.
It's a suburb of Richmond. It's about halfway between downtown Richmond and Charlottesville, where that horrible accident happened last year.
Oh, right. And it looks like such a nice area up until then. What happened? Did somebody say the wrong thing?
It was very nice.
It
It's
is-
right on the edge of the mountains, and
It is the South, though, isn't it? There, that's considered the South.
It is south.
So somebody might have just given someone a dirty look or didn't hold the door open or something, and that's all it takes down there. B5, right? Oh my gosh, and so, but you're holding up now. It's a beautiful area, though.
It is.
People aren't killing each other. It's nice, right?
Well, we moved here real recently, like 3 years ago, and we lived in Chicago for 25 years. So this is so much beautiful.
Oh, where were you in Chicago? Right in the city?
No, out in Crystal Lake, way out in the northwest suburbs.
I love Chicago. I like the city, though. Have you ever been to the city? Boys Town, super fun.
Oh,
I-28, I-28.
Halstead
days. Hello. The first homo bar I ever went to was in Chicago, and it was a little watering hole called the Manhole.
Yes.
The Manhole.
I've been there.
You.
I've been there. It was a leather bar.
Was that it? I just remembered my feet stuck to the floor, and I had to check my shoes, so I just had my pantyhose on. Thank God I wore a clean bra that day. You know what I'm saying? I-27. Did you go to the Manhole?
I did. Did you go to the bathroom?
Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. Not the bathroom, at the Manhole. Oh, Lord. Oh, dear. Oh, my.
Well,
I hope you washed your hands if they had running water at the time. Because I recall when I was there, they didn't have running water, but it was still fun.
It was.
Yeah, was it? I know. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, everything. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. We got a bingo. And Chris. Now,
We've got a couple bingos.
And we've got these very Carlos and Charlie from West Hollywood very generously are going to match our donations tonight to help fund this media extravaganza, right?
Only the finest quality.
Right. Thank you. I was going to say that, but I didn't want to seem boastful and proud. So I'm so excited. And so who won?
So there are a bunch of winners, but the first two, the ones that are going to get prizes, are Jason from Indianapolis and Kevin from Oak Park.
Here we go, folks. Everybody, hot dog. We got a wiener. Let's.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Now, it's another hour and 6 minutes that we'll never get back. I know. You're welcome. And I wanted to, oh, my word, there it is. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, my word. The Episcopalians are thanking the Lord now, even though they don't believe in him. Look at you. You look fantastic, Chris. Now, hold on a minute. Dude, now, turn around. Look at how fit you are. Now, can you get closer with the swim trunks? Let me just see. Get closer. Take a little closer. Step forward. A little more.
Kind of awkward.
More. I'll tell you when it's too close. A little more. Okay. I think our tilts are going up. Okay. I have to say, Chris, I think that is the nicest bathing suit I've seen yet, and I've seen you in just 2. And really, I feel like I need to see about 5 more before I find out which one is really the best. But the last time you wore that outfit, it wasn't green. You had some other color on that didn't look nearly as good as that green looks.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And do you still have your mom, Chris?
I do, thankfully.
I hope you do something beautiful for her. I know there's a lot of other moms out there, but if you don't have your mom, like I don't have my mom anymore, I think about her and I do talk to other moms and say hi to other moms and make them feel special because all moms are special, right? And how many of you, raise your hand, still have your moms? I know some of you raise your hand, you do, some of you do, both of you guys do, that's right. And then those guys showed their pictures of their mom. That was so beautiful. And I want to remind you that there they are, Charlie and, oh, they're so thoughtful, those two. Oh my word. I mean, what's great is to be good looking, wealthy, and thoughtful. I mean, it's just like, how often does that come together? You know what I'm saying? I mean, never, really never. I mean, of course, Dallas, but I mean, that's a whole nother thing. So anyway, I want to say thank you so much to my beautiful studio audience. I want to thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. You look fantastic. I can't believe you're single. You got to come to P-Town. We'll get you hooked up with a boyfriend.
I'll be there. I'll be there this
And I
summer.
want to say thank you to Rhonda, too. And happy Mother's Day, Rhonda. I did too for you. And your beautiful son that we didn't get to meet. I also want to say thank you to Carlos and Charlie. You guys, you're going to get it. Thank you for being.
We'll see you in P-Town. We'll be there.
We'll see you at P-Town.
All the world. That means all the world to me.
Of
And I
course.
also want to say thank you also to, who else? Reverend Tommy and Reverend Adam. There they are. And thank you guys so much doing the Lord's work in an area where people take the Lord seriously. Let me tell you, down there in Louisiana. Oh yeah, the oil fields, the oil refineries. And I also want to say thank you to Michael and Judy.
Bye.
Happy Mother's Day, Judy.
Thank you.
I'm so tickled you get to spend it with that handsome, handsome man. And enjoy your Mother's Day. And also Kevin and Heath. We didn't get enough time to talk because it was so busy, but I want to thank you. And I also want you all to spell it with me, okay? We're going to do this together. Are you ready?
L is for the way you can do it. At me. Oh, is for the only one I see. E is very, very extraordinary. It's even more than anyone that you adore. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you.
And you, and you, and you, and you. Don't forget, watch Barla Jean Vernon tomorrow and Erotica on Saturday. We'll see you soon. Woo!
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Yeah. Generous, how sweet are they? I love you guys.
Love you.